all of you, including Aisha.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker, for giving us this opportunity.
Let's reduce the time so that more members speak.
To honor Pope Francis. I know the name Pope now is not there. Even on his grave, he just put simple mark of Francis. On behalf of the Catholic Chaplaincy, we continue to pray for Pope Francis, that he will rest in peace. Madam Speaker, I have had the rare opportunity to meet Pope Francis over 7 times. Yes, that's the grace of God. And every time we meet him, it's different. And this year in August, I was again looking forward to meeting him. But maybe now we shall meet Pope Leo XIV. Madam Speaker, I just want to bring to your attention that Pope Francis served to the last. He did not allow his sickness pull him down. Actually, in January this year, he took the longest trip to East Timor, Philippines, to go to the people. I watched that Papa visit and I was struck. I thought my faith increased because of what he did. Secondly, he launched the year of Jubilee this year, and he died when it was not complete. But I know it was dear to him. He was buried at St. Mary's Major Basilica. For some reason, every time I am in Rome, this is my favorite place. For the 7 years I would go, I would not leave Rome without visiting that basilica. And I am happy he chose that place as his final resting place. Madam Speaker, Pope Francis was a peacemaker. Those of you who watch the videos, how he kissed the feet of the leaders from South Sudan. And I pray that South Sudan finds peace even when Pope Francis is no more. Recently, when Pope Leo XIV was addressing the cardinals on Saturday, 10th, this is what he had to say about Pope Francis. He said, "I continue and follow closely in the footsteps of late Pope Francis." And he called it a precious legacy. Precious legacy, and he said, we must make good use of this legacy. Madam Speaker, if I don't say this about Pope Francis, I would not have done justice to him. Finally, Pope Francis loved children with a passion. The elderly, the disabled. I remember every time we have the private audience, there is a special corner for families with children. Even if you're the president, you will never take that seat as long as you don't have a child. You will not sit on that seat. And it is the front seat where he comes from because he wants to emerge and see children. And when he sees children, you see the genuine smile that beams from his face, the excitement that he has. Several times he has stopped his motorcade just to go and greet children. Several times he has stopped his motorcade to go and say hello to the disabled person. My God, this world will miss Pope Francis. But we are consoled as Catholics that we now have Pope Leo XIV. For those of you who don't know him, go and study about him.
Thank you.
He's going to be a lot more. And because the Catholic Church relies on the Holy Spirit in the selection of the Pope. We were wrong as human beings in saying we want this, we want that. But the Holy Spirit had already chosen Pope Leo XIV. And he's taking over from Pope Leo XIII, who is the promoter of the Catholic social teaching. If you don't know, this is the best document you can read. Go and read. It has everything to do with human rights, justice, democracy. That was promoted by Pope Leo XIII, and he is going to continue with this legacy. Pope Leo XIV will continue from where Pope Leo XIII stopped. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity, and I greet you, our Pope Nuncio, and the team that has come from Catholic Secretariat. We continue to pray for Pope Francis to rest in peace. Thank you so much.
Honorable Akello is the Sacristan in Parliament. I want to introduce Father Rafael Romero Augustine, the Director of Divine Virtue Ashram Center, India. You're most welcome. We have Miss Alijo, the Retreat Coordinator. You're most welcome. We have Mr. Lioj, the Retreat Coordinator. Welcome. We have Miss Anne Makoa, also a Retreat Coordinator from Kenya. We have Miss Margaret Karuga, Coordinator from Kenya. We have Evelyn Arinaitre, Coordinator for Uganda. You're all most welcome, and they are here to listen to the motion when we are paying tribute for the Holy Father. Pardon? Honorable Musasizi.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
We'll reduce the time to 2 minutes, yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, I rise to pay tribute to the late Pope Francis. Madam Speaker, I first saw